Greetings, free thinkers. Welcome to the Hoggcast. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fine. I certainly, well, I am, but I'm flabbergasted. I've said this so many times, yeah, and I know you feel it too. You know when you wake up in this clown world we live in, this woke world we live in, this Western woke world, and the rest of them are laughing at us. Make no mistake, the people of the East are laughing at the people of the West, but that's by the by. This is in Liverpool, England. We've got an article to read. There's no clip to watch. I know I normally do clips, but bear with me. It's important that you see this, yeah. These are people who are walking around the English city of Liverpool with like these mechanical bodysuits. You can see it on your screen, right? It's a like a 3D printed mechanical suit. And above it is a screen saying, "Get boosted now." This isn't normal behaviour. If you think this is normal, you're a fool. You've heard it here first. This isn't normal. I'll tell you what this is. This is new normal. Let me ask you a question. If you had a choice about being infected right now with the coof or with Ebola, what would you choose? Yeah. Look, let's get into the art. It just stuns me that this can happen, right? That that people sign up for. I wonder how much these guys are paid. I want to know what they're paid. They have to be paid a lot of money. They have to be paid a ridiculous amount of money to sell their soul. How much would you be willing to sell your soul for? This is a question that I think a lot of us ask ourselves, but only ourselves. You know what I mean? You know, I'm sure you know what I mean, right? How much was their price? When they turned Judas, how much did they get? Yeah? And I mean that, I don't mean that in a kooky kind of way. I mean that in they're obviously being paid money, a salary, to subject the local citizens of Liverpool to this crap, right? So let's get into this video. If you haven't yet though, please like the video, subscribe to the Hoggcast, hit the notification bell and share the video around. If you find this video informative, I also have a membership scheme. I have 8 amazing beautiful members who humble and honour me that they support the Hoggcast by becoming a member. You can support us by the Gold Club or the Coffee Club, and you could be member 9. Anyway, let's go. Okay, so it's a local newspaper, Liverpool Echo. It's a popular newspaper in Liverpool. Sorry that it's got all these bits around it, because you know what it's like with advertising, because websites are losing so much revenue because people are fed up with the BS that they print, that they have to put more ads and more ads and more ads, yeah? So here they are, you get a better look at them, look. There's 3 of them, a regiment of 3. That's what they are, it's a regiment of 3, yeah? They walk through the town centre saying, "Look, people, we're still here." Yeah? It might be New Year's Eve, but we're still here. Look, be scared. They're out here because it's New Year's Eve. So you're going to have a lot of people who want to exercise their freedom to enjoy something for the first time in, 2 years? Not allowed. Look, we're still here. We're watching you. You better listen to this. The NHS Get Boosted Now message on screens being walked through Liverpool city centre. Sounds so benign, doesn't it? They have such a good way of making the malignant appear benign and the benign appear malignant. Welcome to the woke Western clown world. People wearing screens encouraging the public to go get their coof boost poke. They've been spotted on Liverpool's Lord Street. They've been spotted like nobody was looking for this. You know, they just happened to be discovered. Like in a box in the corner or something. The screen reads, "Get boosted now," and have official government and NHS branding logos on them. Oh wow, because if they didn't have the branding, nobody would listen. They have been spotted after the Health Secretary Sajid Javid confirmed that no further coof restrictions would be introduced in England before the new year. No, but they're just going to walk around guilt tripping you into doing what they want you to do what they don't do themselves. Yeah. I can't believe I ever thought Boris Johnson was a good man. I really did. He got such a landslide victory because the people of Britain, the silent majority, thought they actually had a real conservative on their hands, like Donald Trump, just like Theresa May and David Cameron. We were sold down the street, and do you know what really angers me is how much generosity the silent majority have for everyone else when everyone else doesn't show us a modicum of respect, tolerance, decency, equality, the stuff they all preach about all the time. And still the silent majority keep voting for these people. Who's at fault, us or them? Who's the fool? Is it us or is it them? In a series of tweets, the Prime Minister said, "We will continue to monitor the data carefully, but there's been no new restrictions introduced in England before the new year." Look at him, look. He's happy. How can you go home to your family and look your family in the eye? This ain't normal. This isn't the sign of a healthy society. You understand that, don't you? Most importantly, says the Prime Minister, I urge everyone to get their first, second or booster without delay. It's all protecting you, to protect yourself and your loved ones. It's all about you. It couldn't possibly be the kickbacks they're getting from the big pharma companies. No. Oh no. People should remain cautious, says Mr. Javid. Yes, but they should remain cautious of you. People should be very cautious of people like you. Yeah, Omicron, the variant, it is extremely mild. I had it. I think I told you guys, didn't I? I had it. I had it. I was ill for 3-4 days and then back to normal. Really. And you're going to throw your society away for that? Mr. Javid told Broadcaster on Monday, "We look at the data on a daily basis, but that hasn't changed over the Christmas period, but there'll be no further measures before the new year." Oh, well, thank you very much. Of course, people should... It's always this caution thing, this cautious. This is their new buzzword. Look, here it is again. Please remain cautious. So, let's see what the people of... let's see what the pros... We'll decide if they're people or pros of Liverpool. So we'll go into the comment section. I wonder if don't get you-know-whatted now message on screens would be the exact same context from the Echo. I haven't got a clue what he means. Posting, so when does all these vexed get their jab? That's just rubbish. He wants to know, when are we going to get our jab? When are we going to get our jab? Like, life is just about that now. I see the Echo is still pushing restrictions on an article we can't post on. They're so desperate, I wonder why. It's that bad they need to advertise it. This is the type of response I was looking for. It just perfectly sums up the crazy situation, doesn't it? Global pandemics don't need billions spent on advertising and 24/7 media coverage. Exactly. This isn't normal. But psychological operations do, says the man with this username. God knows how you pronounce all that. But it's true. It really is true. I really hope the pros... Content deactivated, because you're not allowed to have... You're only allowed to have accredited opinions. This is the social credit score. Darren Matthews says, seriously, is this a joke? Is it really April 1st and somehow skip 4 months? Exactly, it's weird, isn't it? It is weird, but people still do it. So Daboom says the anti-poke people, he says that they are correct. Now, that obviously is a loaded statement, and I don't want to get myself into trouble because we do live in that society, don't we? What he means, I think, and this is what I take him to mean, is that everything that they said would happen has happened. That is a factual statement. I can remember being laughed at and being called a kook because I said that they're going to bring in things, you know what? Poke pass. You know what I mean by the poke pass. I'm hoping not to get the yellow $ of shame, so I'm using coded terminology, of course. But the poke pass. We were told that was all BS. We were told it was BS. What happened? It arrived. Yeah. So this is the thing. Look, they hate him because this guy, he's had his first jab. Since having my first jab, all my thoughts and actions are now being controlled by Bill Gates, George Soros, and that Welsh girl off the One Show. They tell me what to do in Chinese, which I now strangely understand. I can also now recharge myself. Yeah, okay. Okay. More people getting their comments disabled. So it's more of the same. So look, we'll end this. We will end this. This costed £22.5 million in this. That came from the taxpayers, right? And I'm going to prove that to you now. Chippy Small says 1984 is finally here. Yes, sir, it is. And we'll end with this. It's just a quick one from the UK government website. This is the press release, the propaganda. This is the Politburo. Yeah. £22.5 million of funding announced a new community push to get the nation boosted. They need you to get boosted. They've put out a lot of cash. There's going to be a lot of kickbacks here. They need that money. Yeah, they need all of it. They don't just need some of the money. They want it all. They want everything you've got, including your mind, your soul. They want it all. Okay. An additional 22.5 million to help areas with low low poke uptake. What an Orwellian term. So you think that walking around with a board saying get it now is going to help people? People aren't taking it because they don't trust you. I haven't taken it because I don't trust. I'm talking to the British government here, and the mainstream media, and the BBC, and left-wing academia. I don't trust you, and that's got nothing to do with Mr. Jones. You know, A. Jones. It's got nothing to do with Shapiro. It's got nothing to do with Fox News. It's certainly got nothing to do with the Orange Man. I don't trust you because of you. Because of what you've done. Yeah? Because of you. What? The Department for Levelling Up. What? What is a Department of Levelling Up? Yeah? The Department of... It's like the Ministry of Truth, isn't it? The Department of Levelling Up. I think I've covered it all. This has been the Community Poke Champions. These are your religious zealots. This is the new woke religion. This is their religion. Yeah. If you are a Warhammer 40k player, you will know that you get certain units in the Space Marine and Imperium of Man armies that are like political commissars. They're like the librarian kind of champions, yeah. The Community Poke Champion. This is someone who gets it injected directly into their forehead, yeah. And that's hyperbole before anyone says, oh, look, he's spreading medical misinformation. Just being hyperbolic. But if you are someone who thinks that the sum of being alive is to become a community poke champion, you need help. There are 900 people that are going to form street teams. This isn't normal, okay? It's not normal. You now know, hopefully, that you do not live in a normal society. It's been stripped from you and it's being replaced with Build Back Better and New Normal. That was the moment I knew that Boris Johnson was selling us out. Yeah, this was, I think, at the beginning of all of this clown show, yeah. And I noticed he suddenly used a phrase, yeah. And I said, hang on, I've heard that phrase before. He used the phrase "build back better." Donald Trump was still in office at the time, and Joe Biden was running for president, and he was using the phrase "build back better, build back better." And I was thinking, why is he using the phrase? And then the people in the European Union began using it. Then the Australia is literally the other side of the planet, used the same terminology. Why are all of these people disconnected by thousands, and in some cases over 10,000 miles, using the same phrases? Who knows? I'll leave it there. Let me know what you... Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.